Hello figure friends, and welcome to another SRL figure review. Today's review I'm going to be taking a look at the 1/6 scale Present Toys Indiana Jones third party figure. First off, let's just take a look at the packaging. So you've got the front of the box there with the Indiana Jones image. Got his crate, hat, whip and leather jacket. Present Toys on the side there. Got the Indy silhouette with the warnings on the back of the box, and exactly the same on the alternate side. So this is in a slipcase which you can remove to reveal the traditional iconic Indiana Jones image from the Raiders poster with Jones again. Rather than going with Indiana Jones, they've just called this one Jones for obvious reasons. So Jones on the bottom and the same on the top. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figure outside of the box. And here we have Indy in all his glory, laid out with all the accessories. Let's take a look at the hands first. Pretty basic standard hands. You've got your shooting finger. Not really amazing paint on these, but hands nevertheless. You've got your, what I would call the whip holding hand. And then your other whip holding hand if you want to have him holding it in the other. And the alternate shooting hand. We then got the revolver. The revolver itself cocks, and the barrel does actually spin as well. Nice little feature. Not sure quite how accurate this is, but it's a well-made model nevertheless. You then get the satchel. I believe this could be a leather strap as well. Satchel itself doesn't have the vents on the bottom, so it's not entirely accurate, although the strap is a good colour brown. You've got one popper to open it up. You get the, what I believe is possibly the map room book, although the colours again aren't quite correct. If I remember rightly, the Hot Toys version was a little bit closer to the actual prop. And the leather jacket, which is actually made out of leather. You can see the grain in that, which is a very nice touch. I don't think we was expecting leather when this figure originally went up for pre-order. It's quite thick, a little bit bulky, but for the money. And then we've got the whip. Again, I'm not sure if this one is made out of leather or synthetic. It's got a wire in it as far as there, so it is posable to a certain degree. Just trying to focus. There we go. But again, the colour's not exactly accurate, but a nice whip. We've then got the belt, the holster and the whip holder. Holster there, again I believe it was a different brown. The whip holder doesn't have any openings, it's just sewn on. I remember the Hot Toys one had a magnet, although that one perished quite easily. And we've got the very basic figure stand with Jones again on it. One for the fodder bin. And then the alternate smiling head sculpt. It's a shame they've gone down the recasting route. I believe both these head sculpts were originally done by Inigo. Try and get a bit of light on that one. Paint apps. Paint apps are good. Again for the price point. All the way around. Hat is moulded on, So the ribbon seems to be glued on as well. Although it's nice they've used an actual ribbon. And then the man himself. So this again I believe is the last Inigo sculpt that he did. So credit's got to go out to that guy, even though it shouldn't really be recasting. The shirt's very nicely done. Again, seems to have got all the details in there. Poppers all the way down again. Your webbing belt, which again I've seen worse ones. Boots with real laces, very nicely stitched. And then the trousers, the tight fitting trousers. So here we have Indy fully dressed. Everything's pretty easy to put on. Head pops off nice and easy. Swapping around, I'll show you that a bit later. The whip you have to thread through individually, because like I said, it's not it hasn't got an opener, and you could do with a little bit for the belt there. But these are all upgrades you can make to the figure. With the gun in place, you probably can get it down and sealed with a magnet, but it's not a great fit. Again, maybe a little bit foots in, you might be alright. Jacket itself, it's quite a thick jacket. Trousers, very tight fitting trousers, probably not long enough as well. Don't think you can really get much of a smaller body to make a difference with this, but again, possible upgrades down the road. Everything hangs quite nicely. I think the jacket would benefit from some weathering. Get it crumpled. Now let's see him with his alternate head. And here we have him with his smiling head. Like I say, the heads just pop on and off. No great effort really needed. Overall, for the price, you really can't fault this figure. 2 heads, leather jacket. You can sometimes pay what you pay for the figure just for a custom leather jacket. So, you know, it's a winner all round. I'd give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. Could do with some upgrades, but that's down to the individual. But overall, it's a bit of a winner. Vast improvement on the Hot Toys version. So if you haven't got that one, you can get hold of this one. I'd say do it. That's all I've got for today's review. So if you like what you've heard and you like what you've seen, feel free to like, share and subscribe the video. Much appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much.